As we all know, the world is changing. Changes that disrupt previous relationships and naturally change the future of city and architecture. Today, architects are facing some of these changes and they are preparing themselves for the future. This is a pause that suddenly stops the war and attempts to disrupt many definitions. The emergency condition that has obliged billions of people to pass weeks or even months at home in quarantine conditions has changed our perception of time and space. I think it's time for architects to emerge in their historical role as thinkers and planners, as they have accepted previously this role at various stages through history. It is time to start theorizing the conditions of being and acting in the woke future. In the current situation, the question of survival has become once again the first concern of mankind. The city and public space have lost their functions, and home have become a safe haven to protect mankind from external dangers. The house once again established its prehistorical function as a refuge. In Iran, houses has always been refuge, as we call it Madjdabadi. But today, the whole world is dramatically about staying at home. The main questions are, in case the current situation persists for a long time, how will people react to such unsecure world? How should be the settlements of the future? What impact these changes will have on public spaces such as streets, squares, shopping malls, cinemas and museums? How would be the dwelling of the future? Architecture as a safe haven for survival is not a new idea. Radical concept of Archigram, hypothetical meta projects of 1960s had similar motivations. Projects such as Walking City by Ron Harron and Living Pod by David Green. They can be seen as a response to the war's concerns during 1960s. Concerns about the Vietnam War, the Cold War, and the fear of atomic and chemical weapons, which made the issue of survival a public concern like it is today. I think one of the most important debates in today's architecture is how do architects play their historical role today? What is the vision of the future of the city and architecture? What is the mission of architects in this new era? In the current situation, many artists and architects have closed their offices and workshops for an undefined period of time. Today, we can individually participate in collective effort for developing fresh concepts and futuristic visions towards architecture and the city during pandemic conditions. I invite international architects and artists to share their ideas. I hope the synergy of the people who adhere to this movement will enrich our thoughts and vision about the future. This is also to invite all of us to share our hypothetical apocalyptic scenario caused by series of pandemic persisted over years. I'm talking to you from Tehran during quarantine days. Thank you.